same time. It is impossible to make so fundamental a confusion without increasing your overall confusion still further.
Hey friends, I wanted to jump on here and share a morning breathwork routine. Feel free to join in if you'd like. We're going to start in 5 minutes, so at 10 o'clock. So that gives you time to set up a safe space. If you haven't done breathwork before, welcome. And if you're in the middle of an activity, you can do it as well. I don't recommend, if you're new to breathwork, it's not something that's recommended to do while driving or in water. But follow your instinct. So that, by the way, that book is The Course in Miracles, which, if you're not familiar, it's awesome. The whole breathwork class is going to be about 30 minutes long, so we'll go from 10 to 10:30. If you have headphones, I invite you to put in headphones. And I invite you to settle in. When you first experience breathwork, it's nice to sit or lie down. Close your eyes and kind of just take your awareness inside. And I'll do some brief explaining, and then we'll start at 10. So for the next 4 minutes I'll talk, and then I'll be quiet. The beauty and value of breathwork, if you haven't done it before, welcome. It's a fun thing to experience, but it helps to balance you. It can help ground you, because it reminds you of things that are true. As you sit and breathe and focus on your breathing, what you're doing is you're turning your awareness to what is, in this present moment, this next breath. And then you're just doing that one simple thing as best you can. And then consistency is just repetition over time. As you sit and breathe and you do the same breath perfectly again and again and again and again and again, riding off into infinity. When the session ends and you find yourself back in your body, it feels more like home. More like a place that you belong. Also, if you know of anybody who might benefit from a session like this, I invite you to share the video or give us a few likes. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. And even if you do nothing but sit here and listen, it's perfect. I do want to start with a little bit of gratitude and say thank you for those that showed up, hanging out. If this is your first time on my channel, I like to hop on here and share breathwork, meditation vibes, because it's what healed me. It's what helped me get through some really, really dark times. And the feeling that you get when you walk out of some darkness or some tunnel and some situation you didn't know you were going to get out of. And the relief that can come from that, like stepping into the light again, is just so exquisite and valuable. I think the selfish part of me likes to feel it again. So like I said, welcome. If you're just showing up, we're going to be doing a breath and meditation session. So I invite you to find a safe space and sit or lie down and just get comfortable. Maybe you grab some water, put in some headphones if you have them. And then we're going to let our bodies settle. And you just gently turn your awareness to the breath. I invite you to notice your breath. Observing the gentle motion. Feeling absolutely everything you can about this making conscious choices to drop your diaphragm down, expanding all the way up into your chest, breathing in nice, deeply, feeling the oxygen exchange, and expanding all the way up into your chest, breathing in nice, deeply, feeling the oxygen exchange, and then perfect. It's 10 o'clock. It's a perfect time to start, so welcome. I invite you to find a safe space, sit or lie down, close your eyes, take your awareness inside. And the first thing that I like to do when I do my breath sessions is I invite you to check in. As you scan your awareness from the top of your head down to where your body meets the earth, what do you see? What do you feel? And I invite you to get really present to what it feels right now to be you. Your consciousness inhabiting this moment in this space. And the most important thing to any breathwork session is setting up a safe space. Going somewhere where you can be your authentic self, where you can just feel and and the only person who's going to judge you is you. Because in acknowledgement of that judgment, you can make the decision to let it go if you want, or keep it. Doesn't matter. You can make the decision to let it go if you want, or keep it. Doesn't matter. And with your awareness on your breath, I invite you to focus. My phone's about to die, so I have to fix it real quick. There you go. There it is. Now we're set up. So we check back in. Ground yourself. Awareness to your breath, and I invite you to just follow it. Physical stillness in the body communicates safety to your amygdala, which is your fight or flight response. So if you're in a place where you're really anxious, sometimes sitting still is so hard. But while an active amygdala can create movement in the body, finding peace and presence and stillness and making the choice to be still can communicate both ways. Another sign of an active amygdala is typically a contraction in your lower abdomen. So as you relax your diaphragm down, as you breathe deep into your belly, nice deep circle breaths at the perfect pace and rhythm for right now, whatever feels best, but just focusing on breathing down, all the way up, and then you just release. Going at your own perfect pace. And throughout this session, I invite you to train your awareness on your breath. And then whatever distractions come up, because life will happen. The act of pulling your awareness from a distraction and choosing to remain with the activity is the mental contraction that'll grow your muscles and allow you to hone your perception. And in this space, if you have a mantra that you're working with, I invite you to use that now. If your mind wants something to do, ultimately the goal is silence and really being in the experience. But if on that journey, it helps to keep you focused on repeating something in your mind, then do it. Yoga has the 7 mantra meditations that are lovely. You know, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. I am creative. I am creative, I am creative. I'm strong. I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. I'm love. I'm loved and loving. I'm loved and loving. I am loved and loving. I am expressive. I am expressive. I am expressive. I am expressive. I am connected. I am connected. I am connected. I am connected. And then I am divine. I am divine. I am divine. I am divine. Or if you have a meditation of your own, use that. Use what feels best. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears, relaxing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, relax your jaw, breathing in condense realms of probability into actuality. As you direct this awareness to your internal weather patterns, the triangulation between your physical, mental, and emotional realities. By mere observation, you can release into great change. Breathing into this profound moment of observation. Feeling into this moment so deeply that you remove any story. What if you were sensing this body for the first time? How would it feel without judgment or idea? All stress and anxiety are departures from the present moment. Anxiety is taking your awareness to the future, imagining some catastrophe and bringing that feeling to the present. And typically depression is taking your awareness to the past and calling in an energy that you cannot change. Maybe something happened that you can't make it not happen. And that feeling of helplessness can lead to depression because there's nothing to do about it. Reality from that perception will always hurt the way it's been hurting. Choosing where to center your thoughts. Choosing what to perceive. That's the energy of magic. I learned the other day that forgetting is releasing your need to hold on to something. I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to forget it. I'm willing to let it not influence my present. Whereas forgiving is releasing your need to let it go. So forgetting is releasing your need to hang on to it, and forgiving is releasing your need to let it go. You know, some things you can't change, and for true forgiveness is accepting it, that it's what happened, that it's what was, and accepting that it sucked, it probably wasn't fun. Accepting it as part of the human story, as a way for you to get your karmic slice. We all have karma to transmute. The price of your humanity is your suffering. It's what connects us. The only reason I'm here today streaming is because of suffering that I went through and the feeling that of just amazement that feeling that you get when you come out of suffering is just incredible. And sharing that with other people makes sense. I do like the phrase that suffering becomes sacrifice when imbued with intention. As soon as you realize that, you know, working out hurts, but you're sacrificing for the body you want when you embrace the pain. And even though it hurts, it doesn't mean you don't, complete the activity. I do believe that all happiness is found in true perception, true aligned perception. Finding a way to align your reality with the truth of how you feel inside, being able to authentically express yourself, to share your truth, is your right. Because if you really break it down, we're all just winging it. It's all a shot in the dark. We don't know why we're here. We've been told. Some people believe this, some people believe that, but we all came from this ignorant place. That forgetting that happens when you're born. Which is kind of nice, because in that sense of ignorance, there is innocence. We're all just doing our best. And the level of forgiveness and understanding and compassion that you can give to yourself is directly proportional to the level of love and compassion and understanding you can give to other people. Because if there's something you see in somebody else that you refuse to understand, you refuse to accept as their truth, not as the way you should live, but as their truth as they see it. It's just highlighting some smudges on your mirror. Because isn't that what we all are? Honestly, it's just reflections of each other. Everyone you've ever met has gone through some pain. They understand heartache and hunger and sadness and depression. Doesn't matter how they express themselves, they know. Some people haven't experienced enough pain. You can see it. And that's okay too. That's their story. So I invite you to enjoy today with a little more compassion, a little more self-love, a little more allowance. Today is a perfect day to start believing in yourself. Today is a perfect day to create a safe space for you, be it a journal, or a room, or a gym, maybe your job. Understanding that you are the conduit of safety for yourself and other people. You can set your boundaries. And the only people that will ever fight you on boundaries that you're setting for your highest good are those who benefited from you not having them. Because the people who love you, who support you, who want your best, if you set healthy boundaries, they'll support you. Be patient with yourself as you figure it all out. It's complicated stuff. It's not easy. But the best things are never easy. I like to call them perfectly difficult. It was perfectly difficult. Any activity, if you can show up to call them perfectly difficult, it was perfectly difficult. Any activity, if you can show up and sorry, I gotta answer that. I apologize. This is my session. If you enjoyed this energy and you'd like it to continue, please check out Breathing Empowered on YouTube. And yes, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll talk to you soon, okay? More to play and discover. I hope this gifted you with something today. Be well, my friends. I'll talk to you soon, okay?